Hi everyone, welcome back. We're moving through our postnatal series. Just a reminder, this is a program for anybody who is recently postpartum, if you've had surgery, or you just want to find different ways to connect with your pelvic floor and your deep core. For today's exercise, all we're going to need is a chair to sit in. You're going to need some form of stretchy band or a pair of tights and a small ball. I want you to find yourself in a comfortable sitting position. Your feet should be flat on the floor, and I don't want you to feel like you're leaning back in your chair. We want to make sure that we're sitting on our sits bones, and a way to do this is if we take our hand, put it underneath our bum, and then all I want you to do is move the tissue back so you feel like you're really connected your bone to the chair. Repeat the same thing on the other side. As always, we're going to start with our breath. I'm going to have you put one hand on your abdomen, one hand on the side of the ribs, and we're just going to start by taking 3 long breaths in and out. Breath in. And out. Breath in. And out. By now, I'm hoping that breath feels a little bit more symmetrical, but just in case it doesn't or you're feeling tight anywhere, we're going to go through some movements to help open up our thorax and spread our breath around a little bit further. We're going to start with a seated cat-cow. I'm going to have you start by bringing your shoulders back, looking up towards the ceiling, bringing your chest up high and taking a long breath in. And then we're going to start breathing out. We're going to think about rolling our pelvis back and tucking our chin down. Breathe all that air out. Breathe in, start coming back up. Look up towards the ceiling, chest up. And breathe out, rolling back on our pelvis, tucking our chin in, breathing all that air out. Just reminding you to only go as far as we come up. Look up towards the ceiling, long breath in. Only go as far as what feels comfortable for your body. And then breathing out. Coming back up to neutral, making sure we're connected with our sits bones. We're going to move into a seated rotation, and we've done this previously. We're going to have our hands on our shoulders. We're going to start central by taking a long breath in. And we're going to start breathing out, rotating one direction. Breathing in. And out. Breathe in, come back to central. And rotate, reminding you to only move as far as feels comfortable. Breath in. And out. One more in. And out. And last one in. And out. Breathing in. And relaxing, hands back down. Finally, we're going to be doing a side bend. And again, we're only going to be moving as far as feels comfortable for you. So we're going to start by taking a long breath in the middle. Reaching our right arm up. Reaching over towards the left. Breathing out. Breathing back in. Coming to neutral. And left arm comes up. We're reaching towards the right. As we breathe all the air out. Long breath in. And right arm up. Reaching towards the left. As you exhale all the air. Invite another breath in. And left arm up. Reaching. One more each way. Invite that breath in. Reaching the right arm up and towards the left side. Breath in. And exhale, reach towards the left. Invite one last breath in. Beautiful. Let's move into connecting with our pelvic floor and our deep core. Remembering that there's going to be a lot of different cues for each person to use, and you're going to use the cues that feel right for you. If you need a reminder, here's a video up above. We're going to start by taking a long breath in. We're going to connect first to our pelvic floor in the front, then to the pelvic floor in the back, then to transversus abdominis, and finally to the lumbar spine. Let's start by taking that breath in. We're going to breathe out. We're going to imagine that we're picking up a raisin and drawing it into our urethra. Long breath in. This time we're going to start breathing out, pick up a raisin, pull it into the urethra. Also think about stopping the passage of gas. Adding in that little bit of back contraction. Long breath in, let those go. Breathe out, think about picking up the raisins, stopping the passage of gas. Imagine your hip bones, draw those hip bones together 1 millimeter. Long breath in. Breathe out, connect front of the pelvic floor, back of the pelvic floor, hip bones together. Grow 1 millimeter from our lumbar spine. Long breath in, let that go. We're going to try that again one last time. Front of the pelvic floor, back of the pelvic floor, draw your hip bones together and grow from the lumbar spine. And last breath in, relaxing the belly. You can go ahead and grab your exercise band or your tights, and we're going to start with some banded pull-aparts and seated. I'm going to have you hold the band, palms down, out in front of you, and there should be a slight bend in your elbows. Relax the shoulders. From now on, to connect to our pelvic floor and our deep core, I'm just going to use the term connect. We're going to start by taking a long breath in. We're going to breathe out, connect. Then gently pull that band apart. We're only pulling enough to get some tension on the band or your tights. Breathe in to release. Breathe out, connect. Just gently pull the band apart. Breath in. Breathe out, connect. Pull the band apart. 2 more, breath in. Breathe out, connect, pull the band apart. Last one, breath in. Breathe out, connect. Gently pull that band apart. Beautiful. You probably felt that a little bit in your shoulders. This is a nice way to also get some back of the shoulder strength, which is important when we're holding and carrying our baby and spending a lot of time in this position. We can put the band on the floor, and we're going to move into our next exercise, which is going to be a seated march. I want you to shift just a little bit further to the front of the chair, making sure our sits bones are still connected, feet are still flat on the floor. And again, we can lift our bum up, put our hand underneath, and just pull that tissue back to get a nice connection with your sits bone. Let's repeat the same thing on the other side. Now we're grounded to the chair, and our feet are flat on the floor. We're going to start by taking a long breath in, breathing out, connecting. And we're going to lift 1 foot up off the ground. We're going to breathe in to put that foot back down. Breathe out, connect. Lift the opposite foot up. Breathe in to put the foot back down. Breathe out, connect. Lift that foot up. Invite that breath in. Breathe out. Long breath in. Now we're only lifting that foot as far as feels comfortable. And we're trying to maintain a neutral position with the rest of the body. Breathe out, connect. Breath in. Breathe out, connect. Long breath in. Breathe out, connect. One more per side, breath in. Breathe out, connect. Long breath in. Breathe out, connect. Final breath in. Then you can just return to your normal breathing pattern as we move into our final exercise, and that's going to be some feet rolling. We're going to finish today's movement practice off in standing, where we're going to add some ball rolling in for our feet. You're going to take your small ball, put it on the floor. I'm going to get you to keep your heel on the ground, soft bend in the knee, and the ball of our foot's going to come over top of the ball. And all I'm going to have you do is rock that foot over the ball by leaning forward, and you're going to feel your foot fan over that front of the ball. If you find a really sticky spot, you can feel free to spend some time in that position. Once we do 5, we're just going to move the ball to the other foot again. Heel on the floor, the ball of the foot's going to be over top of the ball, and we're going to have a soft bend in the knee. Leaning forward, letting the top of our foot fan over the ball. This is a really lovely one to do. Beautiful, and reminding you that if you find a sticky spot, feel free to hang out on that spot for a few moments. That concludes our movement practice for today. Tune in next time as we're going to continue to build on to help you feel stronger and more connected to your pelvic floor and your deep core. Don't forget to like and subscribe.